Look Outreach is underwritten by the generous support of Munter Enterprises. Family owned and operated since 1972, integrity is important, as our family name is on every project. Our word is our bond. Munter Enterprises. Just build it.
Welcome back, everyone. That was really good. Secret here, while those graphics are revealing themselves on screen, we have to pretend we're doing something in the background. A lot of people just sit here and stare at me. Other people who are frequent guests make faces at me or whatever, but you went right into acting 101. This is great. This is Joanne Sole. Joanne is the president of the board of a very interesting camp for children who are blind or have vision deficiencies called Camp Abilities right here in Saratoga. Welcome, Joanne. Very nice to have you here.
Thank you.
And joining us also is Patrick Lynskey. Patrick's the race director for Firecracker 4. Welcome, Patrick.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, you're quite welcome. You might remember, we've done interviews before about this race. This is the race that takes place in downtown Saratoga on Broadway and around the city on the 4th of July, right before the big parade. So this is a very interesting race. I like this one. And it's also a great day to get people to come out because they're in the mood to celebrate. Hopefully they're in the mood to run, right?
It is. It's a great way to kick off your 4th of July.
Yes,
come out and get some exercise and some fresh air.
Yeah, now 11 years running, right?
11 years running. This is our 11th.
Pun intended, I guess,
yes.
Right? Each year, this race, I think, originally started as a fundraiser for high school running teams and needs at Saratoga High.
That's correct.
Correct.
And
but that's grown over the years, right?
It has. It's grown over the years, and it's from there it's kind of branched out, and we're supporting a lot of different organizations and hoping to raise money for some great causes. And
yeah, for sure. And Camp Abilities has been the recipient in prior years.
We have.
Right.
Camp Abilities is just 4 years old, but
Yeah.
5 years ago in getting it started, we went to the Firecracker 4 folks and looking for a partner, and they were very generous to us in helping us acquire some equipment for our camp, tandem bicycles for our campers. And so now we have decided to give back to that and be a part of this run and began a kids fun run.
Oh, okay.
Attached it last year.
Now, we are going to have Joanne back again with some other people involved with Camp Abilities so we can explain more to you about how this camp operates. And that's coming up in a couple of weeks, I think, right? Isn't that when you're
July
back?
14th.
July 14th. Oh, good. I'm glad you know the date. But let's talk about the race. This is a sanctioned race. This is a serious race, right?
yes, well, it's a serious race, but it's a fun race.
Yes,
So we have both elements. It's a USA Track and Field sanctioned event.
Woo.
It's actually the Adirondack Association of USA Track and Field. It's their championship event for the 4-mile distance and Grand Prix event for them as well. So that brings a lot of the kind of more fast runners to the area from around the Capital District and actually from around the Adirondack Association region, which is pretty broad.
That's a pretty broad region,
Yeah, it's
right?
pretty broad region.
Now, when we say it's a sanctioned race, that means they actually get points for this race. So they take this thing seriously.
They do.
Yeah,
they
got
do.
it, okay.
But that doesn't mean
Points
everybody
and
has
money.
to.
Yeah, sure. Now, there's also a prize,
Yes,
tiered prizes for this
there's
also,
about
right?
$7,000 in prize money for different things, including teams and groups, as well as individuals in different categories. So you've got, under 40, 40 and over, age graded.
I'm
There's
glad
a
you
lot
said
of
over
different
40.
events.
Thank you for saying that.
I'm in that boat too. So
That's a golf cart team. You mentioned teams. What are some of the criteria for the teams?
So for USA Track and Field teams, you have to be a member of the association, and you have to be an active member, and you have to belong to one of their clubs. For the other teams, we've got fire, military, public service teams.
Nice.
We've got Run Your Colors teams. That's a big one. So if you're just a part of a group, any group, doesn't matter. Get a bunch of your friends together, get as many people as you can, and if you're the largest group, we'll donate $1,000 to the charity of your choice.
Right. This is, I remember doing this last year with Peter, this interview, and it was just amazing, the organizations. I mean, you're talking about track and cross-country teams at the high school to help them with their needs, but you're also talking civic organizations like the YMCA gets money, right? Correct. Now, in terms of Camp Abilities, there's a kids race, all right? thankfully, there's not everybody needs to be a sanctioned runner.
Exactly.
But so the kids get to run down Broadway to Congress Park from City Center, right?
Correct. That's
okay.
correct.
And
Run, walk, they
Got
can
it.
go in a stroller, whatever way they'd like to get there.
I got it. And that's like a $5 admission for that race, right?
It is.
And the funds are going to Camp Abilities?
Yes.
Got it.
Yes.
And
the
you're going to
hope-
be set up in the park, correct? So when this run ends for the kids, they wind up in Congress Park, correct?
Correct.
Got it, okay.
And the important aspect of this run is that it's for kids of all abilities
Yes,
to be
yes.
able to run down Broadway and be able to say, I did it.
Yes, right.
So we've partnered with a lot of the organizations for children that have disabilities, as well as asking all those who want to just run down Broadway to come do it.
You know what, I love the idea, this whole idea of self-confidence and self-esteem for some of the kids who do have some disabilities, right? That they're invited on their, you can come on a walker, you can run with someone, right? You can run by yourself, all ages, and kids being kids. Yeah, it's like herding cats sometimes with this one, right? But it really, and what a nice element to this, because on the other end of it, you've got those serious runners too,
Right. Well, and we also have a lot of people who aren't serious runners. This might be
Yes.
the one race that they do all year long, you know, because that's the thing they do on the 4th of July. They come out
right.
and they jog, walk, maybe they walk fast,
Sure.
and they just do the 4-mile distance, and then they go on about the rest of their 4th of July celebration. Maybe they hang out and watch the parade.
Right, you're right.
I
Got
love
it.
even just the run the colors, beyond that, just
Yes.
the outfits that people decide to put on and show their pride for the 4th. And
This is the bottom line here is this is the event of 4th of July weekend in Saratoga, and it's right before the parade. So all of you with your lawn chairs and everything are going to come in, watch the parade, get there early. Now you can go to the website, which is Firecracker4.com. Firecracker4.com. Small registration fee. I think it's like $30 or something. You said, right? Yep. You do have to pre-register. You get a goodie bag. You get all the sort of things that you get at a lot of races. But the thing that really differentiates this one is the whole community really comes out, and the money goes to very worthwhile organizations. Well, Joanne, thank you very much for coming in.
Thank you.
Patrick, thanks for taking the time.
Thanks again for having us.
You're welcome. And this is 4th of July, the actual 4th of July. Things get rocking early in the morning, like 8:30, 9 o'clock.
Early in the morning, 7 a.m. You can
7
still
a.m.
register the day of 7 a.m. We encourage
Good.
people to sign up online ahead of time.
Good.
But if you're one of those super procrastinators and waiting for the weather, which actually looks pretty good this year.
Yeah, it does.
So they can come in at between 7 and about 8:45 and sign up. The race starts at 9 a.m.
Got it.
And then right after that, the kids can still register right up until about 10:30.
Good.
for
Then
the
you get
kids
to
race.
watch the parade.
That's-
That's great. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you.
To see this interview again, you can head to our website, looktvonline.com.